Hey St. Louis, Lauren with Sauce Magazine here, and we're back with another episode of the Sauce Podcast. And this week we have Steve Ewing from a little band you may have heard of called The Urge, as well as Steve's Hot Dogs and Steve's Meltdown. So Steve, why don't you just tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Steve, and I've been doing music in St. Louis with the band The Urge since 1987. So we
Wow.
started when I was actually still in high school, and those guys were in my school. They're just a little older than I am, but
Okay.
we started doing music in high school and just kept the same band going forever. And so we toured with that and did a whole thing with MTV and the whole music industry, and that went really well for us. So go ahead. You were about to say something? Or
Oh,
just
what
like,
high school did you go to?
Again, ask the St. Louis question. I went to Webster Groves.
Okay, very
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
All right.
So I went to Webster Groves High School, and so out of high school, just we hit the road pretty much right away, and so from that, we did our thing, and then I moved out to LA in '99,
Okay.
and then we got married and stayed out there till we got pregnant, and then we came back in '06, and then about
Gotcha.
that time, I was really busy playing music. I was like shows with the Steve Ewing duo.
Okay.
Just coming back home, like, I'm just gonna get busy playing music again. And that turned into like being really, really busy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, let me see if I can start another business. I really like what foods, doing in other cities, like street food and things like that. And I think we're missing it. So I really wanted to get into that. And I thought hot dogs would be great. So I started a hot dog business in '08, and then opened my first shop in 2011, and then moved to now.
Why hot dogs?
It's great. It's fun. I love hot dogs. Ate a lot of them, and it's fun food. So like when you grill up dogs, when you bring them out on the street, everybody wants one, or at least a lot of people eat them, and it's just fast. It's finger food, and it's like an American staple. So
Okay.
yep,
So you guys are known for some of your kind of crazy creations, right?
yes.
So what are some of your favorites?
My favorite is the Bacon Bacon Jamaican.
Oh, what's on
And
that?
oh my gosh, it's got a pepper jack cheese in the bun.
Ooh.
So we put the cheese in the bun, and then you got the dog, of course, and then it's
Okay.
got grilled peppers, grilled onion, and then it has a honey chipotle sauce, which we make in the shop,
Okay.
and it's got a Cajun sauce that goes on it as well. So, yeah,
Yum.
it's super good.
Did you create that one?
Joe Zebo created that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so Joe, and in fact, Joe's still with us actually. So
Do you have a hand in many of the creations on the menu?
yeah, the first handful of menu items we kind of created together. Joe and I like went over, what we had available in the area. First location was on the hill, so we used a lot of resources from the neighborhood. So the
Okay.
breads, cheeses, everything came from the neighborhood. So like, what do we got? What can we make with the stuff we got around us?
Okay.
So that's how we started putting things together.
Yeah, because you guys do a lot of collaborations still, don't you?
We do.
So what have you got going on lately?
We haven't had anything lately. But some of my favorite collabs that we've had are like the ones we do with Pappy's. Every once in a while, we'll get together with Pappy's,
Ooh.
and we'll do, either ribs or pulled pork on the dog with, slaw. And so, yeah,
It's wild.
which is delicious, by the way. So, do that one. Dogtown Pizza.
Uh-huh.
We do like their buffalo chicken, dogs. Like, so they have their buffalo chicken pizza. We basically do that on our dog.
Okay.
So we go there. They give us all the ingredients that they put on there, and then we put them on our dog, and it's like a buffalo pizza dog. It's really good.
Yum.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you run us through your locations?
hmm So we have a location on South Grand, which is kind of our hub,
Okay.
and then we have a location on Delmar in the Maker District, which is 5248. So it's right at Delmar and Union,
Right.
and then we have the one in the Chesterfield District,
Okay.
which is like right next to Four Hands out there on 40.
Okay. And then
Mhm.
you've got the Steve's Meltdown, right?
Yeah,
At City Foundry.
Steve's Meltdown City Foundry.
Tell us about that.
So that started, interestingly, as a ghost kitchen. So we're looking for a way to keep the staff busy, make a little more money during the slow season. And what we learned is with ghost kitchens, you can use the same existing kitchen and start a new restaurant essentially.
Okay.
Test products that way. So my partner was like, what's really working right now is grilled cheese sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
and we love grilled cheese sandwiches. And so we're like, let's give that a try. And so same team, we got together and started putting together recipes for grilled cheese sandwiches. We came up with about 6, and we put those out as just online ordering only from the Ghost Kitchen,
Okay.
and it did really well. So we're like, you know what? I think this could go great outside of the Ghost Kitchen. And when City Foundry was looking for food, this was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
They called us like, "What do you got?" We're like, "Well, we think we have a perfect fit with the grilled cheese sandwich concept." So it worked out great.
That's the only place my son will eat at City Foundry.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome.
It's cute.
Kids love grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yes, they do. And those, you have like loaded mac and cheese, right? So
sure
good.
do.
So are you doing the Steve's Meltdown out of all of the Steve's Hot Dogs locations or just a couple?
Just Chesterfield. So we're doing that one
Okay.
on its own. And then we,
Okay.
inside the Chesterfield location, we're also offering the same menu.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay, how's it going out there at Chesterfield?
Chesterfield's great. It's
Is
like,
it?
it's that district has a lot of just traffic.
Yeah.
So there's, and there's more coming. So there's us and, 4 other restaurants in there, and, all the entertainment that's there, the factory. So there's just a lot of traffic there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of basically an outdoor food court. So people can come, hang out, go to the brewery, and then they can pick where they want to eat, which is nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what about Delmar? What's going on since the tornado?
Delmar is struggling a little bit because of the tornado.
Yeah.
We're back open, which is nice. So
Good.
we were able to get the doors back open within about a month. But we lost a lot of the neighborhood. So on both sides of
I
Delmar,
know.
a lot of
Yeah.
the residents aren't there anymore.
That's
So
awful.
some of them are just temporarily displaced, and some are
Yeah.
permanently displaced.
Yeah.
But right now, we're just, our focus is on getting people down there who don't necessarily live in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
but are close by. So come check us
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Okay. And how long were you shut down after the tornado?
Almost a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like in there right after?
It was a mess. It was a
Yeah.
mess. Everything, the entire district, the entire neighborhood got hit pretty hard. So
Yeah.
that whole stretch from Union to Kings Highway, all the businesses got hit pretty hard.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm glad you're back open at
But
least.
yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Yeah. And no one was hurt?
No one was hurt. Miraculously, everybody got in to the walk-in
Oh, good.
when it hit. So
Okay.
there's no physical damage. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, this is a sort of a fun one. So I know you're a bodybuilder, right? Are you still doing that?
Yeah. So I'm going to do, I think, one more show this year.
Tell us about that. How did you get into that?
That is, oh man, how did I get into that? Well, I have a lot of friends. I'm always at the gym, but I have a lot of friends who have done it. Some firefighters and some, folks in there like, "Oh, you can do it," and I'm like, "No, I can't." They're like, "No, yeah, you can. We do it,
Okay.
and we do it. We're amateurs and we're natural, competitors, and like you can totally do it. You compete in your own age group and your size, and so it's just about the pageantry of it, really, and the training and and getting super lean.
How involved is that?
It's intense.
Yeah.
So for me, it takes me about 6 months, about 20 weeks to get ready to be on stage.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
But I've like I said, there were a bunch of people there who had been through it and they're already doing it. I'm like, well, they can do it, I can do it.
Okay.
So and the first time I did my first show, I was hooked after that.
Why?
Just was the feeling of being up there and
Yeah.
just because when you're on stage on a big show, there's a couple thousand people out in the audience and they're all cheering for you.
Okay.
So I mean, you put all this work in, and then all these people are rooting for you. So it's just a great feeling.
So is it like the same feeling as being on stage with The Urge? Or is it different?
Sorta.
How's it different?
Well, when I do Urge shows, I go out there and I have sorta specifically, I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna work this crowd. It's gonna be, I know I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't get really nervous. Whereas when I'm on stage doing a bodybuilding show, I'm terrified.
Oh, why?
I'm still not in my comfort zone
Okay.
with it. So, and I think that's probably why right now it's fun because I'm out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
It's challenging to get there, and then when I'm on stage, I still feel like I'm trying to find myself there. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said it takes 6 months. So can you eat your own restaurant food when you're in prep?
I do, but I have to plug it in. So, like, there are days when I go in there, I'm like, today is cheat day. So we
Okay.
go in there and we just I do my thing. And it's just really just me grazing on fries all day long. So,
Okay. Wow. That's impressive. You can eat fries and get
oh my
ready to
gosh.
go on stage.
It's like I said, you have to plug it in.
Yeah.
Because you can go and walk in there every day and just eat fries all day long. So,
Yeah.
they're good.
So 6 months.
Yeah.
What are you doing for that 6 months?
My weight training stays pretty much the same. I don't really do much differently.
How many days a week is that?
For me right now, it's 4 days. 4 days of
Okay.
weight training.
Is that like 2 upper, 2 lower, or?
That's how I split it up.
Okay.
Yep. I used to kind of do like a more traditional split where it was just body part by part. But I don't have time to do all that. So I just kind of just split it between upper and lower like that. And then do it a couple times a week. And then I try to do some cardio, which is mostly just walking these days. Nothing crazy. And then just really watching what I eat.
Yeah.
Throughout it. And then.
So you have 6 months of really watching what you eat. What do you eat the other 6 months?
I eat these days I'm eating a lot of beef.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So just like beef, I'm into chicken, of course.
Okay.
Protein.
A lot of
yes.
protein.
A lot of protein. Yeah.
Okay. How many grams a day are you going for?
Ooh. Now,
Mm-hmm.
probably like 170 grams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's tough to get it all in.
So you're kind of eating a lot of food, actually.
Yeah. So is that eating at your restaurants a fair amount?
So yeah. So
Okay.
when I'm at the restaurant, I'll have some food with me, but then I can also add I can add a couple burger patties to it or something like that. So I can go back in the kitchen, like cook me up a few roast burger patties.
Okay.
And I can crunch that into it for extra fat and things like that. So,
okay.
But I'm always eating. I'm eating a lot. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as like the restaurants, how involved are you with the day-to-day there?
Day to day, I'm not as much involved as I used to be because now there's multiple restaurants.
Okay.
So I kind of bounce around, and my business partners are the same. We all just bounce around between the locations and make sure we just talking to folks and the employees, make sure everybody's cool.
Okay.
And then I do a lot these days, like with you, hanging out, doing marketing and community outreach. So like I run the Feed the People program, so I'm still doing the donations and things like that. So so we kind of split the work up between the three of us on that end.
Okay.
And
is that Danny and Marcus?
That's Danny and Marcus. That's correct. Yep.
With Hustle Hospitality?
Yep.
Okay. They're really great people.
They're awesome.
You guys
amazing.
are a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell us more about the Feed the People.
Feed the People kind of came about during the pandemic. We, realized immediately that a lot of people were out of their jobs. And in the neighborhood, that people were affected immediately. So they were like, we don't have food. And some people were embarrassed to say they didn't have food. So we just kind of reached out and said, listen, we got food. If you need it, don't ask questions. Just come in and we'll feed you guys. And so then that's really nice. Kind of snowballed into a whole thing where people started donating to help us feed people.
Cool.
So we kind of got organized. And with the idea during the pandemic now, we'll have a fund where we can feed larger groups.
Okay. That's really great.
So we'd go out to churches and to pantries and things like that and feed large groups.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's take it back to the urge for a minute. So you said you worked with MTV. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So when we first signed our first major label deal with the Receiving the Gift of Flavor, two of those singles hit MTV. So which was awesome. It's amazing. That's like a dream, right? So right out of the box on that record, Brainless hit MTV, went into rotation, and then we shot another video for a song called All Washed Up.
Okay.
Which got played for a short period of time. But right out of the box, when we signed our major deal, we had a single that at MTV, which was pretty nice.
Cool. What was that like?
It was, that's what I dreamed of, like seeing our video on MTV and that little thing at the bottom that has your name, your record label, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
You did it.
We did it. So, and then the record after that, we had a hit record with Jump Right In.
Very cool.
And then that one was on, that was in regular rotation. And that one at the Modern Rock format, Billboard, we hit number 8.
Wow.
Yeah, we stayed in the top 10 for quite a while.
That's so cool.
hmm
Okay. And
Yeah.
so what is the Urge up to these days?
These days we still play. We're not touring heavily, but we're playing festivals quite a bit,
Okay.
and we're going back into some of the major markets and some markets that were really good for us, and just going back in and playing some shows here and there.
That's fun.
hmm
But then you've got your own duo thing that you do?
Yep. So I have Steve Ewing duo,
Okay.
Steve Ewing band,
Okay.
and then I have Master Blaster, which is a Stevie Wonder tribute.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. And so I'm doing that next weekend at Grub and Groove.
I didn't even realize that's you.
That's me.
I
Yeah.
heard of that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So quite a few things happening musically.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's so much that I can get into here in St. Louis, and so many great musicians that I feel like, well, if we want to do a Stevie Wonder tribute, there's no reason why we can't,
Yeah.
And there's so many, like I said, so many awesome guys that can play that complex music like that.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. So do you think you spend most of your time doing music stuff?
I would say it's 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say, I'm during the day, I'm doing restaurant stuff. And then I'm also, on the other end of marketing the music as well. And then on the weekends, I'm performing.
Okay.
So it's probably half of it. Yeah.
When do you relax?
This is kind of relaxing.
I love that for you.
Yes. No, I'm just kind of a busybody.
Okay.
That's how I am.
So you don't need to relax.
Yeah.
Do you get to go on vacation or anything?
Yeah, we're going to take a little trip. We're taking my daughter to college this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're going to stick around for a few more days after that and just chill out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's that?
We're going to go to Kansas City. So she's going to
Okay.
KU.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll just hang out in Kansas City for a few more days and just
Well,
chill.
that'll be fun.
Yep.
Okay.
Before,
That's cool.
everything starts back up again.
Yeah. Gosh, it's coming up quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why don't you tell us what some of your favorite restaurants to eat at are around town lately?
Ooh, that's a good one. Of course, I love Pappy's.
course.
When you come to barbecue. So, have you heard of Tiny Chef?
Of course.
Oh man,
Is she at the Silver Ballroom
yes,
still? Okay.
yes. So her food is unbelievable. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Love Tiny Chef. Gosh, of course, Miley.
Of course.
Of course, Miley. So, I don't know. Those are places I love. If you haven't figured it out, I like Asian food.
Who doesn't?
A lot.
Okay.
But those are great. Yeah, I like the in our neighborhood, the Royale.
Oh, okay.
I like Royale.
Yeah.
Good food
Okay.
there, good vibe. I know Steve; he's super cool. So
Okay.
yeah.
And so do you have like a favorite memory of working in restaurants here in St. Louis? Something that really stands out is like that was really cool.
That's a good question. I think my favorite memory, I think, is when I first got the keys to my first restaurant.
What was that like?
It was awesome. Like, okay, this is mine. Like, I own this place. I have the keys to it. And just walking into it by myself, like, I just thought that was like the greatest. I mean, it's just like really cool to have my place with my name on it and
Yeah.
have the keys to it. I thought that was awesome.
And look how it's grown.
Right.
Could
Yeah.
you have ever imagined that? Is this like what your plan was?
It wasn't. So the plan was really to just have like really a glorified sandwich shop that I can run during lunch, and then I could still do music at night.
Okay.
So I'd have a lunch spot and still do music at night, and then some opportunities to expand came, and then I just kind of went with them,
Cool.
and then that's how we grew.
Okay. And
Mhm.
how did you get involved with Danny and Marcus?
They came on board. Well, I knew Danny through marketing channels.
Oh,
So I'd had a few marketing ideas that I bounced off of her over the years.
okay.
And she's just, marketing is her thing big time. And so we kind of bounced around with some ideas on that. She helped out on a few campaigns. And then when I was ready to close the business in 2019.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I was
So
about ready
sad.
to close. And this was rough during that period of time. And I asked her to do the press release.
Uh-huh.
Like, can you write the press release? I'm ready to close. And,
Yeah.
music is still busy for me. And, I can't do both. So she's like, well, we'd like to be partners if you're cool with that. And so I'm like, I think that might work out because I knew her work ethic. and I knew Marcus, her husband. I knew both of their work ethics, and like these are people that can definitely run with this. While I can do both things, you know what I mean. So music is my passion. I've been doing that for 35 years. So I want to be able to do both. And so now with having those guys, on the team, I can do both.
Okay, I love that. So do you have anything like in the works as far as restaurants go, or are you kind of just going with what you've got right now?
So right now we took a year to kind of just get everything on its feet. We opened 4 restaurants last year.
Wow.
In the group. So we like, you know what? Let's make sure everything is working right.
Yeah.
Let's get all the processes in, get all the systems in line, and then from there it's better to grow from there.
Okay.
So next year, the idea is to have a food truck.
Oh.
And we had a lot of requests for a food truck, and
okay, that'll be cool.
So we'll have the the resources to take that on.
Okay.
And if our ears are always open to opportunities for growth.
Sure.
So we're kind of fleshing out a few ideas right now and seeing if they can work or not.
Okay.
We're gonna grow for sure.
Well, if you get a food truck, you'll have to come to Food Truck Friday.
We will definitely be on that. Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Cool. And what about with music? Do you have anything exciting on the horizon there?
We have a couple Urge things that are in the can.
Oh.
So we're just trying to get some Urge music out, as fast as we can. It's
okay.
a little harder these days because we're all like, busy doing other things. But the goal is to try to get some new Urge music out pretty soon, and just flesh out the Steve Ewing band, that that roster of stuff, and then just keep stay busy doing that.
Okay.
And get some Urge music out. That's the main thing right now.
So for the Urge shows, do you still have people that like follow you around and go to all your shows?
Oh yeah.
What is that like? Haven't seen like those same faces on the rail every show.
It's awesome.
Is it?
But what I'm seeing now is that some of those same people are coming with their kids.
Oh, that's so fun.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So this is my kid. He's 19. I'm like, how's that?
Where does the time go?
How is that possible?
Wow.
So so it's crazy, but our following is growing.
Really?
Because of that. Because kids are getting into it.
That's so cool.
It's mind blowing, but that's what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a new album you're working on?
We're working on singles.
Singles.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of songs, but I think we'd all be happy if we can just release singles here and there.
That seems like enough.
Yeah.
You've done the album thing. So,
no doubt.
So do you write the songs, or is that a collaborative thing?
It's collaborative.
Okay.
I write all the words and the melodies and things like that.
Okay.
But the music is collaborative for sure.
What are the songs about?
Oh, everything. Like whatever.
Hot dogs.
I probably need to write something about hot dogs, right? Everything. So over the years, like I've written, I've gotten into a realm where I was really concerned about what was happening politically around me. And I'm still very aware of that in my writing. And then I went through a period of time where my wife and I were just getting together. And so I was writing about our relationships and stuff. So it, just whatever's at the top of my head in my life, that's usually what I write about.
What do you think inspired your best songs?
Oh, like being in love.
Always.
I mean, it is very, it takes over. It really just takes over your life. Yeah.
So what are some of those songs so our listeners can go back and check them out?
One's called Closer.
Okay.
One's called 4 Letters and 2 Words. And one is Jump Right In.
Oh, right.
Which is the big single. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have like a favorite memory touring with the Urge?
Oh gosh, there's a lot of really, really great memories with the Urge. I would say my favorite was playing Red Rocks for the first time.
Oh, when was that?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That was probably like 98 or something like that.
That was surreal.
And so that was really, 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 really cool because I'd always wanted to play that venue because of U2's Live Under a Blood Red Sun.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, I always wanted to play on that stage, and we got to play there, and I'm like, everybody plays here. So it was just a great moment.
Does it matter, like, the size of the audience, like if you're playing for 1,000 people or like Red Rocks?
To me, it doesn't.
So you weren't any more nervous?
No. Definitely the size of the crowd has something to do with how you interact, kind of. But I don't get nervous No, on
No.
the sizes, yeah.
Never? You never get nervous with the urge?
Not with the urge.
Just bodybuilding?
Yeah. Just bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yeah, I it's just when I go out on the stage with the urge, like I have in my mind, I'm like, let's go to work. Let's just get this done. Let's rock this shit.
Can you like see people out there? Or is it like it's just a crowd?
I can see the first couple of rows of people. If it's at nighttime and they have lights going, I can only see the
front row.
Yeah, first group of people.
Okay.
During the day, like if outdoor festivals and things like that, of course I can see more people, but yeah, so I can't really people in the back. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what's something about you that people might be surprised to learn?
I don't know. I feel like I'm always on social media. I'm super. I don't say I'm introverted, but I'm super chill. Like my favorite time is just me by myself. Just me, just chilling by myself. I can do anything on my own. Like,
what do you do?
Like I love just going out hiking, or if I can be outside by myself, that's like a dream. You know what I mean? Just alone. So yeah,
alone with nature. Yep. There's like some real science to that. It's good for you.
I think so. I think it's really good. Yeah.
You get to do that very often.
Not as much these days, but if I can get out, there's a lot of great hikes around the area. If I can get out, I like doing that.
Where do you like to go?
Castlewood's really great. It's not too far.
Yeah.
Sometimes I actually go over to Cahokia Mounds.
I love it there.
We go over there and if I can, and just walk up and down the stairs.
Isn't
it's really
the
nice.
energy there just like palpable? It feels different.
It is way different over there. Yeah,
I love it.
It's super cool. Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere else?
The shut-ins.
Oh yeah.
Getting down there. So there's some great hikes around there as well, but just going to the shut-ins and just chilling out.
Yeah.
Like doing nothing. It's awesome there.
I love doing nothing. Don't get to do it very often.
You don't get to do a lot. Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else you want to let our listeners know?
Not really. I mean, I would like to say we're really kind of making a push on getting people aware of our location on Delmar in the Maker District.
Yeah.
And just the people in the city on the north side as a whole are still struggling.
Yeah.
So, put your mind on it. And there's a lot of great resources out there. Go visit the restaurants. Go visit the businesses.
Okay.
Because everybody needs help over there.
Yeah. And now, are there some fundraisers going on?
There are. So there's going to be fundraisers through multiple organizations just always happening.
Okay.
So we did one that raised a lot of money for the businesses in the district.
Was that the concert you did?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was great. We raised about $100,000.
Wow.
And through grants, we were able to give that money out to all the businesses in that district.
Okay, very cool.
So that's good. So we're just going to kind of just keep that effort, up.
Good.
Just getting people aware of it. Yep.
We'll have Danny email me because I'll help push out the news.
That would be wonderful. That'd be awesome.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. It's really good to catch up with you.
That's awesome. Thank you for having me on there.
Okay, and I have to come see your Stevie Wonder band.
Oh yeah. So
what'd you say it's called?
It's called Master Blaster.
Okay.
And then we're doing it next weekend at Grub and Groove.
Grub and Groove.
Yep.
Where's that?
That's in Francis Park.
Oh, okay.
So,
awesome. Oh.
And then the other guys from The Urge, Joe Dirt, are playing right after me.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
I have to come now.
So now you got to go.
Yeah, because I know Jerry from Joe Dirt.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So
okay.
we'll all
next
be there
weekend
playing
plans are
music
good.
in one way or another that day.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'd say I'll see you next weekend.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Yep.